What am I doing? Okay, I'm doing this. I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck anymore. This feels like my first kiss. Like I don't know why I've been like so nervous to make this video. But I was like, I just got to do it. I don't care anymore. Start my YouTube channel. Um, and just start this new book in my life where I stopped caring so much. I lived like my entire life. I'm 26, y'all. I'm Ryan. And I lived not my entire life. I'll probably say once I got into like maybe middle school, high school, and then probably fell off in college a little bit. But very, like my upbringing, I was very like perfectionist, like gotta say the right thing, gotta do the right thing, gotta be politically correct, I was good at acting. I was good at putting on a mask. Um, and I masked like my whole life and I was recently in therapy and everything and came out as pansexual recently, so maybe I'll make a video about that and non-binary. Um, because I realized I was masking my entire life. Um, but I'm starting this YouTube channel, one, not only because I don't give a fuck, but two, because I feel like I'm a yapper. I just have a lot to say, but I have been holding back my throat chakra, as they say. It just feels so weird. Like I'm just talking to my phone. Oh my God. There's gotta be a better way to do this. I wish I could like, maybe that's why people like live streaming and going live, because then you can like see like people responding and stuff. This just feels weird, like I'm staring at my ceiling. Like, oh God. Just in my bed. I'm like, should I show you my room? I'm like, oh my God, this is too much, y'all. But the whole point of this video is to show that I am overcoming that like fear of like caring so much. And yeah, I kind of wanted to go into this without a script, and now I'm like, what the fuck am I saying? Like, where do I go from here? What should I say? Guys, help me. Okay. Also, I'm recovering from like depression and anxiety, so like I'm like a little bit anxious, I guess. And I don't feel like I need to be because it's not like, if you want to watch this video, you can watch it. If you don't want to watch it, you don't watch it. Like, whatever. What am I even saying? Okay, clearly I don't care anymore. I grew up as a people pleaser. I'm just saying shit now. Like, I grew up as a people pleaser, because I felt like my love with my parents was very dependent on my performance as like my behavior, and then like how well I did in school. And I kind of just started to become more of like a people pleaser in terms of like I would just basically do things for people's approval so that they would like me, because I was afraid that if I did something like I would like in my household growing up, like if I did something and I got a bad reaction from it or it hurt their feelings, like my parents, specifically my mom. I don't know how much I should talk about my parents, but oh well. Would specifically like shun me, be passive aggressive with me. Also, for reference, I mean, I have so much to share in these YouTube videos, so I guess I'll make a bunch more. It's just like 4 minutes in, so it's not too crazy. I'm trying to stay on topic though. Like, what? I don't know, guys. This is just the freedom of expression. I don't know. This is just the open floodgates. Like, my mind is going everywhere. I feel like I've been like holding back for so many years, like wanting to talk and wanting to speak. And that's why I just need a deep breath. That's why I've been so like depressed, because I feel like I've been like putting up a dam, like holding back the floodgates. And now like I'm opening it, and now like everything is coming out, like all the thoughts, all the feelings, all the things. And I'm just like looking at myself, like, what's a good angle? Yeah, I didn't put on a shirt. I don't know if I already said that, because I was just like, I don't care. I don't care about this pillow, the bed sheets, the fucking headboard. This is not even my place, y'all. This is my parents' place, and I'm at this weird stage right now. Clearly, my mind is going everywhere. I'm at this weird stage right now. I just dropped out. I don't like saying dropped out, but I just left law school um, because it wasn't for me. Maybe I'll make a video on that later. The school profession, the community wasn't for me, and just the yeah, I'll make a video on it later. But yeah, just the whole essence of it wasn't for me. So like, what is it now? It's July 22nd today. Um, so I'm at this weird place. I've been living here since January because I was hospitalized in an end of November, beginning of December, and because of I had a psychotic breakdown. I went to psychosis and also was like not taking care of myself, and I went into the hospital with like bad headaches and stomach pain. But I was like, I wanted to see a psychiatrist because I wanted to overcome like childhood trauma, which is also why I started therapy, you know. And I learned a lot this year in 2025. Like, um, I forgot that I was diagnosed with PTSD, like complex trauma. Um, I also have ADHD for those of y'all who care. Um, and like all these things, like I would care about, like, oh, private medical information. I don't give a fuck anymore. Like I've been living my life such in a shell. And like this video is probably still like a shell of me. Like I feel like I'm not fully being myself still. Cause I just feel weird, like just talking to my phone. But and I also feel weird because it's like I'm in this quiet ass neighborhood and like I would like yell. Like I feel like normally, like I just feel like I need to yell. I feel like I've been yelled in such a long time. I just need to go in like in the forest or something and yell at the top of my fucking lungs and just like let it all out. Like I don't want you to see like the chin. Guys, it's so much. But yeah, I guess this is just like I don't care anymore. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm trying to live my life carefree. Not just carefree, I think just not in the perception of everybody else. Like I've been living my life in like this third person perspective of like expecting what other people like wanting to do what other people expect me to do, right? So that's like also part of like why I got into law school and why I was, interning at a law firm, and then you know, I interned on Capitol Hill, and it was all like, so to give you context, before that I was living in Atlanta. I was in part of like the music industry. I was making music. I'm a music artist. I was producing, rapping, singing, and I'm also like a graphic. This arm is getting tired. I was also like I'm a graphic designer, and I was doing graphic design and like had my own business, and I was like making websites, and basically got to a point where I um also all this pausing that you hear me is like this thing that I'm trying to get over, and hopefully I'll get over with these videos and just talking more of just like I have like so many mental blockages of like being afraid to like truly say something because I feel like something's gonna slip out that I don't want to say or don't want to slip out. But part of this I don't care anymore video is just me trying to like tear down these walls. Um, because like I said, like I don't want to keep blaming everything on my childhood and growing up because like I'm 26 now and I need to like move forward. But I am forward, right? I don't like saying I'm going to do this, I'm going in the future. I'm done with that. But just because I have such of a habit of having to like police what I say so much, like so be so careful like with the words that I choose. Like I couldn't say hey to my parents growing up, and I had to respond a certain way to certain things, and couldn't say that they lied, like just random shit, like um and yeah, every time I talk, it's like, unless I'm like in my head talking to myself, which this is what I want the channel to be. It's like in my head talking to myself. Like I don't give a fuck about political correctness. Like if I say something that offends somebody, like I'm sorry. Like I'm not here to be malicious. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, guys, like, I feel like also the internet is just such a fucking waste. I mean, not a waste. Such like a trash place sometimes. Like, just because it's like everybody's like arguing about nothing, and then it's just like I don't know. I think I'm also just so averted to arguing a lot because I got in so many arguments with my parents growing up, and I was like disciplined a lot, and you know, physically abused, emotionally abused. So like any sort of conflict, like I always try to avoid. So yeah, that gives you some context. But yeah, I don't really know. Like this is 10 minutes in. I don't know how long I should make this video. 10 minutes is probably enough. I feel like I need to be saying something like more powerful. Like something like I feel like this is just like an intro to who I am and like welcome to the channel, I guess. I better fucking upload this shit today. I better fucking I hope I don't like end this video and then I'm like just thinking about no, I'm not gonna upload it. No, today's July 22nd. If this shit is not uploaded today, then you know that I pussied out and like I'm not gonna do that shit. Also, part of me not caring, okay, back on topic, is like I feel like my personality growing up, I've been like so many different things to different people. So like I'm one, and I feel like that's kind of natural. Like you're one person with your family, you're one person with your friends. But like to me, it's gotten so much separated where it's like I have to like remember like who I am with like all these different fucking people, and I can't do that shit anymore. I'm like I grew up like and I like couldn't like curse in my household or whatever. I guess like yeah, I mean yeah, I guess like what I did like I'd be like I don't know, bro. My parents was just a fucking mess, and I don't really give a fuck what I say about them. Um, who gives a fuck? This is the whole point of this. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck anymore. Stopping to think about like how other people are perceiving me. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was like different things to different people where like I was just seeing my sister recently and I was just like practicing practicing sounds ridiculous, practicing like cursing in front of her or just like saying certain things where I was like, I just want to fully be myself, like share the thoughts that I share in my head out loud. I want to talk about things like how I have a foot fetish and see how awkward that was for me to say it. Like something got in my eye. Talk about how I have a foot fetish, talk about how I'm pansexual, talk about all these like embarrassing, but not really embarrassing. Like none of these are just real things. Like all these people have it. Like and like I want to talk about like all the shit that's like nobody's talking about. People are talking about it, but me specifically, because I've been paying this fucking hide in the fucking shield. Like all the fucking Reddit porn, like weird searches that I do, asshole shit and like feet shit and femboy and what else? I'm just trying to like not give a fuck anymore, y'all. Like, what else? What did I search on Reddit? I'm like my mental blocks are like coming up. Pissing, shitting, all the weird stuff. Cuck, which I like to think about too because like one of my exes like did something with a guy, and like sometimes when I masturbate, I don't know what I can say on YouTube, but sometimes when I masturbate, I will think about like I like watch the video and imagine like it's the guy that she was doing stuff with fucking her, and I'm like in pain from that. Like I don't know how to describe it, y'all. It's probably like it's probably a mix of different things, but like I think because I grew up, I have like complex trauma. I what is it? Like my mental blockages again. I enjoy pain. Like I enjoy pain and I enjoy like people like putting me down or like downplaying me and lying to me because I feel like I'm a piece of shit and I feel like I gotta come back like strong. Like that's how I have like that's where I get all my confidence from is like I just feel like I always have a chip on my shoulder. And yeah. This video's almost 15 minutes, so maybe we'll wrap it up. I didn't even expect to speak this long. I was like, how long is this gonna be? Like, is it weird how long I talk for 20 minutes? But honestly, this makes sense because I feel like I should always be talking. Whether or not I have shit to talk about, and I don't like scripts, you know. But yeah, that probably came from trauma. I talked to y'all about the medical shit that's going on in my life. I wear contacts. My vision's like negative, what, 2.5. Like, I'm just saying shit now. I just ate some Oreos. I got some shit in my teeth. This tooth is fake. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. It's this little screw in my fucking mouth. They have to put shit in my gums. I was looking like I hadn't got my hair cut in like months before I got it cut, like recently for a wedding that my friend had. So I oddly look kind of put together, but I really didn't like do my hair. Other than like I brushed the sides before. I just went to got some pizza from Papa John's. Sponsor me if you want. I've been ordering there like every other fucking day almost. Getting the tomato and spinach on top with the Alfredo sauce. That shit's good. I've been eating really unhealthy. I've gained a lot of weight, but I kind of like it because, I went on a 40-day fast once, yeah, because I was trying to be like Jesus. I'm not religious or like Christian anymore. I grew up Christian. Because a couple books changed my life. Ishmael was the first one by Daniel Quinn, and then I'm thinking in my head like, this video is so random, like who the fuck would watch this? But I don't know. I watch random shit on YouTube, so like now I'm like, I just need to stop being so meta about it. This is like the third person perspective that y'all I have to get out of my head for. This is what this is for though. And then so Ishmael, and then what was it? The Biggest Secret, the book that will change the world by David Icke. And God, I'm trying to like look at the camera instead of like looking at myself. And then what's the second one that I read by David Icke? And The Truth Shall Set You Free. And then see, there's always a pause of me like filtering, like, can I say this? Oh my God. And then what's the one I'm reading now is The Robots Rebellion. So my arms are fucking weak. I haven't worked out in a while. I need to like run. I haven't run in a while. I've just been kind of like depressed and just feeling like a fucking slug and like fucking tired of this world. Like I want to talk about that too. Maybe that'll be my next video. I'm just like fucking tired of this whole world. Just feels like I'm living in a fake reality, but I don't think it's the world. I think it's just me because I'm creating the reality that I'm living in. And I know that there are so many people that are living the way that I want to live that I just haven't found. I haven't put myself in that community. Like I haven't, I grew up, like I said, I'm pansexual, but I grew up, pretty much straight, I guess. And I would watch gay porn and like watch like, I'll do like search like dick stuff on Reddit and stuff, but I'm like, I guess pansexual's like, gender, every gender, like, gender agnostic, whatever. But and like trans stuff I would like watch growing up. But yeah, I never had done anything with anyone other than a girl or woman. And so I'm gonna explore that now and let y'all know how it goes. Y'all are gonna become like my family. Yeah. Okay, we're almost at 20 minutes. So maybe we'll wrap it up probably at 20 minutes-ish. I feel like I got a lot off. I feel like I said a lot of shit that typically I would have cared about in the past. That I'm just like, I don't give a fuck anymore. My pits kind of stink, but I kind of like the smell. Everybody like, do y'all like the smell of your armpits? That's some shit I'm into too, I feel like. Yeah, we just put it all out there, honestly. What else? So there's this girl that I'm really in love with right now. She's really hot. She's really my type. Blonde hair, blue eyes, perfect height, perfect body. I'm not into like super fat asses or like super big titties. I mean, like, yeah, sure, those things are good, but yeah, I want to fuck her, but I also just want to talk to her and spend time with her, go on a date with her, um, talk to her. But I've just been kind of holding off because I feel like I just need to get my shit together. Like, I need to figure out me first. Like, it's crazy. I like asked her to date me like 8 months ago when I was like kind of going through it before I went to the hospital when I was still in law school. And now that I think about it, it's probably good that it didn't happen because I was kind of like, I think I don't want to use it. I don't think I was trying to use it as a band-aid, but I was kind of using it as something that would lift me up. So, but I realized like I needed to lift myself up. Like I'm holding myself back. So 21 minutes. So we're gonna call it there. Let me know if you like this video. I feel like this is maybe an abnormal. I don't know. It's my first fucking video. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna have like hundreds, thousands of videos. I don't care. I don't care. That's the whole that's the whole video. I don't give a fuck. I like my smile. I had like braces when I was a kid, so I'm like grateful that I have like straight teeth and they're like pretty white. Lips are kind of cracked, crusty. Need some. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, I said I want this video, so I don't know if I watch this back. I'll probably maybe watch it back, I guess, to see what I talked about and what I can talk about in the next video. If you want me to talk about something in the next video, you can let me know if I brought it up here. Yeah, I'm into a lot of nasty things. I'm a freak. I'm weird. I'm a nerd. I just, I'm racing it. I want to do it. I'm tired of living this like mask and, trying to come off as something that I did my whole life. Because that shit's tiring and I don't like it. Peace, baby.